Good evening, everyone. We want to thank you for coming out to our ribbon cutting this evening, despite the little rainy, windy weather that we have out there. It could be much worse. I think it was this time last year that we had our big snowstorm, so it could be much worse. But thank you for bearing the weather and joining us this evening. On stage, on either side, are members of the Board of Education that are part of this ceremony. I also want to recognize several of the teachers that came out this evening over to my right, your left, that bared some scattered throughout as well, that bared the weather to come out. So we're very pleased to have this new addition here at the Menlo Park School. We had approximately 8 classrooms, which are in the front of the school, 1 additional music room, and then this beautiful gymnasium that we're standing in that is sort of the centerpiece of our addition. It was a $6.6 million addition that was funded directly through our budget. It didn't add any debt to our district or to the taxpayer, so this was in essence completely paid for in the 1 year in our budget. I hope you get the chance, if you hadn't had the chance earlier, or if you don't have a child in the 5th grade, to see some of those classrooms in the front of the school. Not only do we have those classrooms that were built, but we also was able to free up some additional space within the building so some of our special area teachers could have their own space as well. So not only do we have those additional classrooms, but it freed up the space in the school for some additional classroom space as well as a faculty room. And more importantly, it freed up the multi-purpose room to make it a lunchroom. So no longer were all students having lunch inside our classrooms. We now have a place for them to have their lunch in an area once they bring it in. So overall, I think, as you can see in this beautiful school, that we have a centerpiece, which is our gymnasium this evening. At this time, what I'd like to do is call up Dr. Heelan he's the president of the Board of Education, to say a few remarks. Dr. Heelan?
Thank you, Dr. O'Malley. Thank you for coming out on this beautiful summer evening. And I want to congratulate all of the almost 900 students and all of the teachers for having such beautiful facilities that we've been able to provide through the efforts of the taxpayers of Edison in providing the dollars. And on behalf of all of my wonderful colleagues on the Board of Education, I'd just like to also thank Dr. O'Malley for giving us the leadership and planning out what we were going to do, what our needs are that we could just afford insofar as we could do it. And also Dan Michaud, the business administrator, who juggled the money around in his magical ways to come up with it enough to cover the expenses of it. And also Ken Stromslin, who would watch on a daily basis. And I want to thank certainly the one who was coordinating it right on staff here, Mike Duggan, the principal of the school. Let's give him a big hand. And certainly the skilled workmen who put so much into it, who had to walk through all of that mud that we kept looking at for so long, and put in various pipes for gas and water and electricity and plumbing and everything else. So, and then to do the actual work to bring this to the fruition that we see here. So I would just want to once again thank all of you, and particularly the teachers for shuffling around, and thank the Lord there will be no more art in the cart and music on the cart anymore. And we have classrooms that they'll be able to utilize, and we hope that this will enhance the learning experiences of our students, our teachers, and our parents. Thank you.
Again, I just want to recognize Land Architects. They were the designers of the addition. They also did the new James Monroe School, as well as designing the addition that we're putting onto Woodbrook School. So they've been instrumental in this, as well as M&N Construction, who were the construction company on the site. And I know Dr. Heelan had mentioned him, but always hiding in the back is our business administrator. And if you would please stand in. Man is just an unbelievable person that gets things done for our district as the business administrator. So if you would give him a round of applause as well. I'd like to now call up Mr. Duggan, the principal here at Menlo Park School. Mr. Duggan.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. This has really been an exciting time. Menlo recently celebrated its 50th anniversary just a short time ago, and with this 4th edition, the school has certainly grown in size to accommodate all of our students here. So thank you all for coming out tonight to celebrate. Wanted to thank the board and, of course, Dr. O'Malley. Dr. O'Malley really does an excellent job of streamlining the red tape and getting through the project and getting it done. In a project of this size, you can imagine there was some red tape from time to time, and with his help and support, it certainly came off really well. So thank you, Dr. O'Malley. So to celebrate the addition, we figured what better way than to ask our students how they felt. So we had a school-wide, what do you do in a school? Of course you have an essay competition. So we had a school-wide essay competition asking students to express what the addition means to me. Each teacher selected a winner from their class, and then I had the pleasure of reading over all those essays and making the very difficult choice of who could represent our school here tonight. So we're going to start in first grade with Janki, who is going to read her essay on what the new addition means to her.
What the Menlo additions mean to me. The Menlo addition means a lot to me. We get to eat our lunch in the cafeteria instead of our classroom. Now we also get to go art, music, and Spanish classes instead of staying in our classroom all day long. Also, the gym is much bigger than I thought it would be. The stage is awesome. Now we can see the assemblies better. I am so excited about the additions.
Thank you, John. You can go back. Okay, next we would like to call up from second grade. We would like to call up Mahi.
I really like the new additions to Menlo Park School. I like the music room because the shades go up and down on their own. Also, the lights dim when we need to see the Promethean board. I like the new gym because it has more room and the basketball hoops come down on their own. I like the stage too because everyone in the back can see the assemblies. I like the new cafeteria because we can talk to our friends, but in class when we eat, we can't talk. Also, we get to sit next to our friends, but in class when we eat, we can't. I really like the new additions to Menlo Park School.
From third grade, we have Manasi. Go ahead.
What does the new addition mean to me? There's something new in Menlo Park Elementary School, a whole new addition. Our school now includes a cafeteria, gym, special rooms, and more. The first part of this addition was the 5th grade hallway and classrooms. Even though I'm not yet in 5th grade, it's exciting to see the larger classrooms for more kids. I love to see the bright orange hallways and lit up classrooms. Also, the new desks are very cool and the classrooms are air conditioned, which is great for those really hot days. Did you know we have a brand new cafeteria? Before, we had to sit in our classrooms for lunch on our desks, But now we can sit with our friends when we eat. I look forward to lunch after class when we line up in the hallways to get to the cafeteria. Of course, we have a new gym. It is much larger than our old one. We can fit everybody for assemblies, and we have more space for different games. Before, the drama club and music performances were held in other schools, but now I feel so proud that we can perform in our own school. I love the new music room because it is roomy, so we can spread out when we are making music. The spacious room is decorated with musical notes and bright colors. It really inspires the musician inside me. The old 5th grade hallway was converted into a hallway for the specials and the gifted and talented kids. My favorite part is the art room. I love it. It is very bright and colorful. It has many rainbow-themed decorations. I love art and being able to go to a separate space where we can peacefully create artwork. As you can see, I am very thankful and excited to be a part of this change. Earlier, we just stayed in our classrooms for most of our specials, including art, music, and Spanish. Now, these new spaces help the students in Menlo develop not only in studies, but into better musicians, artists, athletes, and more.
Fourth grade, we have Lilith. Oh, you don't need that.
The new additions mean a lot to me. Just thinking about it certainly fills me with glee. The new gymnasium is a new place where we can play any sport. It even has a full-size basketball court. The music room, with its walls so bright, we can make noise in there all right. The cost for the Promethean board, that was touchscreen, must have been very mean. The auditorium, I must say, is the best place you can listen to or watch a performance or a play. The cafeteria is certainly the best. It is a great place that gives our brains a rest. The 5th grade hallway seems as big as the train station at Broadway. With the air conditioning so cool, in summer, more 5th graders will want to come to this school. As you can see, the new additions mean a lot to me, and certainly they do fill me with glee.
And our last reader from grade 5 is Alina. No, Alina, you. Monacy. Thank you. Do you need this sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you think about the new additions at Menlo, what do you think about? Is it the no more ants-infested rooms, or is it the giant air-conditioned rooms? Or for the special teachers, is it not having to push around that bulky cart around the school? Well, I definitely know that Mr. Ruiz loves having a new room. I especially love having a new gym. Personally, I think adding a stage to it was a brilliant idea. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that most of us agree that this new addition adds a sign of maturity for our school. After all, there once was a time that Menlo Park was just a tiny school surrounded by a lot of trees and a farm. Thinking back to all that, I can say is, look how far we've come. A great school with a great gym, a great cafeteria, and most importantly, happy kids. Even our specials have improved. I'm 100% sure that most teachers are jumping at the idea of a cafeteria. And don't even get me started on how my new 5th grade room has improved the way I think about this new school. Right at this moment even, I can picture myself almost a year ago talking about how epic this new extension was going to be. But this addition has exceeded my expectations. A few weeks ago, I remember, the first time I walked into the gym, I was frozen with excitement. Our new gym is about 2 times bigger than our old gym. So when I look back at all the small achievements that Menlo has achieved, I know that I will always remember this one. Even if I don't get to spend the next 5 years with this awesome addition, I know that I will always be able to look back at this school and gaze in awe at the way that this amazing school has developed over my 6 years of school here. And for all the new kids in school, I only have one thing to say. Welcome to the new, mature Menlo Park School.